What's up, everybody? Saturday, March 5th, 2022.
Hi, everybody!
Episode 8, The Red and Len Show.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, Red. How you doing, man?
Oh, I was just thinking about this coffee with whipped cream, and this might be the new trend for me.
Yeah, it turned out pretty good, actually. It turned out pretty good, man. This guy had no fucking milk at his house, you know what I mean? He can't even get a coffee at his place.
Sorry.
Falling asleep over here. It was a rough night. We'll talk about that, though.
Get milk on that to-do list. Or cream.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever
At least
you think.
have something.
Oh, man.
Happy to be back, man. Sorry, I had a guest come in, but he canceled last minute. But we'll make do. We'll make do. We got you. We got you. Yo, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Red, what's up with you? What have you been doing the last couple of weeks since we last spoke here?
Well, I think last weekend I went to that spa.
The Scandinavian rub and tug place up in... Where was it? Collingwood?
Yeah, no, it was really nice. Like, the snowstorm was ridiculous. Like, I couldn't see 5 feet in front of me.
Holy... How did you get there, dude?
And there's police stopping us, saying, "Oh, you got to turn around. You can't go ahead." And we say, "Yeah, no problem."
I paid my $200.
Nothing's stopping me. I don't get a refund. It's 24-hour notice for a refund. So I'm going to get there, whether if it's a snowstorm, a tornado, a tsunami.
Were you white-knuckling it the whole way there, or...?
I was so blind. I couldn't. It was the worst drive I've ever had in my life.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bad, man. That day was bad. I pretty much parked my car that day, man.
But it was so nice. Like, when we got there, it was like everything was sunny. It was like this just shining, nice sunlight. And
Nice.
it was worth the drive. And then we got there and, they give us the towels, they give us the flip-flops. And people are disgusting. Like, I hang up my towel at the spa
Yeah.
and some guy just takes my towel.
Rubs his fucking ass and cock with it and puts it back.
And exactly. And I'm doing the same thing, rubbing my ass and cock with it. And he just grabs it like it's nothing. Like, this is just a normal thing.
Jeez, man.
But you go around freezing your ass off. Like, people are disgusting, man.
How long were you there for?
6 hours in the hot tub.
Holy shit. Did you guys spend the night, or did you drive back absolutely mentally retarded fucking all the way home?
A little bit of, we're kind of dead. We're really dead that time.
Did you guys drink anything?
No, we only had water or anything. I think if we drank, we would have just passed out in the hot tub, which is fine because you have there's a lot of staff there.
Oh, yeah, and they pour you out of the fucking hot tub?
Basically. To drag you out. Your time is up.
Yeah.
When I was there,
Yeah.
they had a professional shusher.
What?
Yeah, so he just goes around and me and her are talking. We got shush 8 times. And if you're too loud, he'll literally go, shh.
What, they're cutting out the talking over there?
Yeah, because it's like a tranquil zen,
Okay.
zen vibe to it.
So it's
And
like
me
a
and her-
relaxing place.
Yeah.
Do they have music playing, like soft?
No, nothing.
All right.
It's just quiet. But like with all the bubbles and stuff, you can't hear much.
Yeah.
And you're out in nature and everything, and everybody's enjoying themselves. And you have me and her like making out with each other, throwing each other around in the pool. We're like the worst guests. And you had this shusher.
And you just walk around shushing everybody?
Yeah, and he would literally, even when he was giving us a lecture of like, you guys got to be quiet, he was doing it so softly, I couldn't hear a word he was saying.
Maybe he has the authority to kick you right out of there.
I probably,
So that's the way he's acting anyway.
but I would literally see him hiding behind the tree, looking at us. He was ready. Yeah, he took his job serious.
Holy shit.
He was, it was, I don't know.
You can't even get any privacy at this fucking wellness resort spa? You have some fucking pervert looking at you in the bushes? Gonna shush you?
Yeah.
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Which got me to like thinking like, what are other jobs?
Yeah, that's a weird job, right?
Yeah, it's a weird job.
Yeah.
Imagine going.
I've never heard of that job.
Imagine going through high school and you're doing math and all this stuff, and you end up just going to people going shh.
Yeah, that's your job.
Shh.
That's what you ended up. That's where you ended up.
Yeah, I'm sure he's loving life right now.
How old was he?
But I mean, he gets to look at a lot of beautiful women. I think that was the perk of the job, why people go for it.
Yeah, and he could probably kick you out, and he feels some sort of like authority. Right?
Yeah.
Get out!
So yeah, totally.
Yeah. Well,
Like, I mean, he did look like he was being bullied his whole life, and now this is his way of getting back. He looked like that type.
yeah.
I don't know what that type looks like.
Well, he would annoy me completely.
But no, yeah, that brings me like to like people have weird jobs. Like there's professional sleepers on Twitch, where they just you donate to them and you try to wake them up basically.
This is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I don't even like hearing stuff like that.
Well, I find it funny because while they're sleeping, some people will donate something and then there'll be like the voice bot that speaks and they'll say things like, Alexa, order 100 iPhones.
I can help reorder everyday items.
Did you set that up or like, what
No,
the fuck was that?
it's Alexa, order
Help reorder
100
everyday
iPhones.
Help reorder
Yeah.
everyday
Off
items.
of,
Help reorder everyday items. Help reorder everyday
That's
items.
so annoying.
Just turn the fucking thing off or throw it out
trying
the
to.
fucking goddamn window. Fuck sakes.
Alexa, order 100 iPhones, and it would just wake the guy up right away off of Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
People are such shit disturbers.
I don't know, man. All this train shusher. Anything else?
There's a full-time Netflix viewer. Like, I guess they're hired to watch all the content to make sure it's good enough.
Oh, and Netflix hired them, eh?
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's your job.
Wow.
Odor judges. So I guess like for deodorants and stuff, you just smell deodorants and I guess tell them what they need to change.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all subjective though, eh? It's crazy.
Yeah, totally. But what's even cool is there's a scuba diving pizza delivery man,
Okay.
and there's an underwater hotel in Florida, and he has to, if you want to order a pizza or something, like they have to go scuba diving to get to the hotel room, and if they can order like room service, and a scuba diver with a water sealed case will come with and
Yeah.
deliver you a pizza
Okay.
underwater.
People have nothing better to do with their lives. eh?
No.
To stay in some fucking hotel under the water
No.
and you have to scuba dive and order a stupid fucking pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would-
mean, people are living in. People have too much money. I think that's what it is.
Probably.
Like this is a novel. This is a stupid fucking novelty thing. Like this underwater fucking hotel.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
You know what I mean? Unless you have money to piss away, and I bet you everybody that's staying there thinks they're fucking smart because they're gonna fucking take their fucking bitch out to some stupid hotel that they have to go scuba diving in and ruin her fucking hairdo. Go in there. And then order something from a waiter that has to swim down to you. It's like you know what? I'd rather just stay home and fucking order the pizza and get the fuck out of my face. You know, I'd rather spend the money somewhere else, to be honest with you, than stay at a hotel underwater.
Would you send
What
them
if
back?
something happens? What if something breaks in the hotel? Then you're underwater like a fucking idiot, and you have to
better
get
hold your
people to
breath.
come and help you after. You're in a fucking abyss. You're in a fucking capsule, fucking with no air after.
Well, babe, there's only one air tank and there's two of us.
Cohagen, we gotta give these people air.
Give these people air.
Would you send the scuba diver back and say there's not enough cheese? Can you go back and add some more?
What took you so long?
30 minutes are free, right? Oh man.
Well, I mean, my daughter and I were play fighting the other day, and she kicked me, like she tried to kick me, like soccer kick me in the balls at 60% strength. Dude, if that would have landed, I would have had to have gone to the hospital, man. You know what I mean? And I had to sit her down gently and nicely and say, don't ever fucking do that shit again.
Yeah.
Because you're going to fucking kill somebody if you do that. You know what I mean? You gotta you can't do that to daddy. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
You gotta wear a cup around your kids.
I mean, yeah, like I don't want her to have to do that like with me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? She almost took me out good. And she's teaching Elliot like to be aggressive, I guess, too. Like I'm not with them all the time, right? So I'm just, careful that I almost died the other day getting kicked in the balls like fucking hard, dude. UFC 272, speaking of fighting, is coming out tonight, and who's fighting? Masvidal and
Colby Covington.
Oh, he's amazing, and Masvidal's gonna. I'm sorry to say, I love that guy. He came up with Kimbo Slice, in Miami, doing like street fights and shit like that. And that guy's he has the bad motherfucker belt. He beat Nate Diaz. I'm sorry. And Colby Covington, though, he fought Usman the rematch, man. He kept coming. That guy's a monster. He's gonna eat Jorge Masvidal for fucking breakfast. And I'm sorry to say that, but Edwin Barboza's fighting. It's a good card, man. Dos Anjos is fighting, so I'm gonna definitely steal that tonight. We got, and dude, I used to have UFC. I've been a UFC fan since it started, and I've been sending red clips of like, you know, that those moments where, you know, Keith Hackney fucking punches a guy in the balls fucking 20 times in UFC 1 and shit like that. But dude, I used to have UFCs at my house in my basement. So we would set up a
friends?
room. Yeah, we would set up a room with like my grade school, high school friends, and dude, we were fucking killing each other down there, bro. My friend got his head put through the fucking wall.
And this, I guess there's no pillow fights. Like you hit each other with a pillow.
We did pillow fights, but not at my house. We did it
smash
at
them
my
as hard
buddy's
as you
house.
can.
But we were doing like fucking full out fighting in my house.
That's crazy.
You just can't punch in the face.
I did that with wrestling.
Yeah, you can't punch in the face.
There was fake punches when we threw.
But you could strangle the guy out and he has to, you know, tap out. You could fucking strike him in the fucking stomach. Done. You know, and
Have you ever destroyed furniture while doing it?
well, I don't know. I don't recall, but I do recall my buddy's head going through the fucking wall. Right? I do
Putting a nice
recall that.
drywall dent?
Yeah, and a hole. And his dad came to fix it because his
Oh,
dad
wow.
was like renovating our basement, ironically, right? So
Must
his
have been
dad came
pissed.
in like
Yeah.
fisted. No, he was pretty cool about
Oh,
it.
yeah. It's like, whatever.
But
Just chill out, guys.
yeah, UFC Cain Velasquez is being charged with attempted murder. He's the best. He was the best heavyweight champion in my eyes ever in UFC. Like that guy was an animal. He's a bull. He kept coming, and you couldn't stop him. He beat the shit out of everyone. Like Brock Lesnar didn't even have a chance against that guy, man. That guy was just he has cardio for days, and I feel for the guy. I think he shot at some guy for allegedly raping his family member or something.
Somebody molested his, like a young relative of his or something.
And he's Chicano or he's from Mexico. I don't know, but he's Mexican descent. And I mean, yeah, he went crazy and he grabbed a gun and he shot the guy, right? So
Yeah.
he could get up to 20 years in jail. I mean, but the UFC guys are rallying around. They're like they're raising money to get him
Showing
the
a lot
fuck
of
out, right?
support, but I mean, it's never good to like, go after anybody in a violent way. But I guess, you know, when you're pissed, it's somebody's like,
Yeah, bro. Like
it's
if
like,
somebody,
it's like his daughter to him. I
if
guess.
somebody, yeah, it could be like if somebody raped my daughter, like what would like I don't know what I could do to them, right?
It sucks, but it's like instinct though to
Yeah,
like.
it's instinct to fuck them up, to get them, you know? Like
It's like-
animal,
like
and
your
a lion
daughter's-
would
your-
kill that hyena or
Yeah,
whatever it was.
Yeah, your daughter's not my daughter, but if I saw the guy walking down the street and he did something like that, I would want to tear his face off.
Yeah. So another thing I did that I wanted to like talk to you guys about was, so, you know, I was craving a good burger, and I'm a burger connoisseur in Toronto, and like I've gone to all the good places, and I went to Five Guys last, and I paid the $20 for the burger, fries, and the drink, and they give you a whole shit ton of fries, and I like Five Guys and stuff. But I work at Dufferin in St. Clair, and I'm always driving by this Dairy Freeze place, and people on Facebook, and it's been around since 1952, and it's been pumping, and everybody like it's the local fucking burger joint, and I'm like, okay, yeah, Apaches, and you know this is their kind of like Apaches. I'm like, okay, you know, dude, I had to park my car like fucking. Like a 5-minute walk away from the place because their parking is a bunch of fucking bullshit, dude. Like you can't even get in that place at Caledonia and St. Clair.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
That's for sure. But this time they made it for shit because I walked in that place, bro. They had no gloves on when I ordered the fucking burger, okay? The cook was fucking screaming at some little Spanish kid, like undressing him with words, treating him like fucking total unprofessional. They weren't wearing gloves. They had chest hair. They had fucking finger hair. I'm sure that guy was making love to my burger, dude, with his fucking fat, disgusting hands.
Please, no!
Okay, I will never go back there. The burger was so small, it tasted like fucking
God, please, no!
cardboard. And I paid $15 for a burger, fries, and a drink, and it was fucking terrible. It was small. I will never go back there. I hope that place burns to the fucking ground, and no one ever goes there again. I hope fucking Putin fucking drops a bomb on that fucking place
Well,
because it's a fucking terrible place to go eat. I don't go there. Do yourself a personal favor and don't go there. It's a fucking orange place. It's Dairy Freeze, and it's supposed to be this great burger joint. Don't fucking waste your money. Spend the extra $5. Go to Five Guys and get a real burger. I could send you to tons of places for burgers. I could send you to great spots. Burginator in Kensington Market's good. Matty Patty's is good, but it's like $30 fucking dollars for a burger and fries. You know, it's a big fucking ripoff. And like I messaged that guy, dude. I'm like, because he's promoting his burgers on Instagram, and he's a fat tub of shit with fucking tattoos and everything. And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm not that, like, this platter that you're showing us is like $500, dude. Like, your place is a fucking ripoff, dude. And they pride themselves on like cooking burgers where it's like red on the inside. You're supposed to cook like ground beef through and through. You know what I mean, Red?
I just pulled up some reviews here. Let's
On where?
on Google reviews.
On what fucking place you talking about? Dairy Freeze or
Dairy
what?
Freeze.
Okay.
The chili cheese fries were awful. The chili was sour and had no flavor. I couldn't eat it. The burgers tasted like half frozen, half cooked, frozen from Walmart. Great value burgers. Burger King would have been a better choice.
Oh, that's for sure.
That's a pretty big statement when you're comparing. Burger King's like the worst. I've given my coworker like I'll buy you lunch today, Burger King.
Yeah.
And he ate it, and he literally ran to the washroom 2 minutes later.
Well, yeah, all
can't
that shit's
digest it.
disgusting.
Yeah.
All that shit. I went to Apache's, and Apache's is like, it's still a decent 70s type of burger. You know what I mean? Like, I still get, it's about $15, $20 to get a real burger, fries, and a drink, whatever. That's the going rate. But I mean, so the best burger I like, you know, what's it called? What's that place in Yorkdale, Red? Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
That's the best
Amazing.
burger I've had in a fucking long time. Jack Astor's makes a mean burger.
They're good.
Yeah, like there's other places though. I just can't. Oh,
Five Guys?
Five Guys I like for sure. Burger Priest is greasy.
I don't like
I don't
grease.
like it.
Burger
It's
Priest.
too greasy, and it's just too greasy. The best kind of like franchise, fast food place I like is Harvey's, man. Like Harvey's make a real fucking barbecued burger. You know what
that's
I mean?
nice.
But I mean, don't go to Dairy Freeze, man. Like that's just disgusting.
I trust Five Guys because, you know, Shaquille O'Neal owns 400 locations, and look how big that guy is. Like, that guy grew because he knows what good food is,
Oh yeah.
and nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah. Plans for the summer? There's some summer concerts. Yeah, there's some summer concerts I want to mention. I want to get tickets to Deftones in Gajira. My wife is kind of like skeptical because it's May 22nd, I think. But that's going to be a killer show, dude. And I heard the Deftones, their effects guy, their keyboard player, he left the band the other day, but whatever. Like Deftones they lost the bass player died, but I mean, Stephen Carpenter, their guitarist, their songwriter, he still writes the songs. Abe Cunningham's still fucking going crazy on the drums, and Chino Marino's still singing like a motherfucker. The last time I saw them, they were amazing. I do want to check out Gojira, man. And Red Hot Chili Peppers, they're touring with the Strokes, and I'm going to go see that. They got John Frusciante back there. They have a what is it? What's their latest single called? I forget. It's like Paperboy or something. Poster Boy. So Poster Boy came out yesterday on my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, honey. That's a great song. Check it out. It's vintage fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers. Loving it. Tool they were in the news recently for some bullshit. What's going on with them, Red?
They had a 5, what do you fucking call it? 5 like LP audio track, 5 CDs, I guess,
Okay.
called Fear Inoculum.
Yeah.
And they were selling it for like $900, and they were getting so much backlash because you're basically almost selling your music for $800 a CD.
These guys are out to fucking lunch, dude.
Yeah. So
I'm
then
telling you.
they dropped it down to like $810.
Big fucking deal.
Yeah.
I
so-
wouldn't give them $50.
And I saw them live and everything, and like it's just, I even think that was like to get front row seats. It was like $300 or $400.
Yeah,
It's
they
just not
gouge,
worth it.
man.
Yeah.
It's Tool gouge, man.
Yeah.
Maynard looks like a total fucking dickhead. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is, if their expenses are, because they have like amazing effects during their show,
And you
but
can't
it can't be worth
have
that
flash
much.
photography at their concert. He's bitching about some fucking kid at one of the shows in Pittsburgh. He's calling him a fucking idiot. Play the clip.
Yeah.
Light out, dummy. Light out. There you go. Turn the light off. My fucking 7-year-old knows better.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know. He's kind of arrogant, that guy, man.
Don't people usually put their lights on to like, you know, the lighter thing they used to do in the 70s and 80s when they're enjoying?
Yeah, they don't want any lights for, any flashing. No, yeah, I think you could do the lighter. Just not, they don't want flashing, right? Because it hurts their eyes. Oh no, fucking princess.
But what's the difference when Maynard is turning his back to the crowd anyways?
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, Green Day, they had people were throwing fucking dirt at their faces in Woodstock, and they're grabbing the dirt and they're eating it and they're fucking playing with it. They let the fucking stage on fire. They that's rock and roll, man. Tool, this guy, he's crying about some guy taking a fucking picture at a concert. He's lucky I don't take him by his fucking stupid wig and smash his fucking head in. Maynard James Keenan, he's a good singer. He's good. But guess what? He doesn't write any fucking music. He just comes up with the lyrics. That's all he does.
Yeah.
And I love the 3 bands he's in. I do love them. Perfect Circle, Tool, and Pussifer. Great bands. But this guy has a bad fucking attitude. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like he also kicked out one of his fans on the first song of the concert.
Yeah.
Because he saw him recording video. So yeah, he's like, you're out of here.
I don't know.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
You kind of lose a fan that way, don't you?
Oh yeah. The new Beetlejuice 2 is coming out. It was Brad Pitt's production company. I'm looking out for that. Winona Ryder's in it as well.
With Michael Keaton too?
Oh yeah.
It's showtime.
That's for sure. That movie was fucking sick. Tim Burton, he's doing part 2 as well. So I'm definitely going to go see that. That's arguably Tim Burton's best movie, Red. He has...
well, he's got a lot of good...
Well, Edward Scissorhands is probably, in my opinion, subjectively, that's my favorite movie by Tim Burton. But he also had Batman.
No, and then there's the Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's probably number 4 for me.
I think it's number 1 overall for like the general of everybody.
No.
It might not be. Yeah, Edward Scissorhands is good.
Batman's way more.
Yeah, that's true.
than that. The original Batman
That was Tim Burton's?
Yeah.
With Michael Keaton?
Yeah, and Jack Nicholson. Dude.
Okay, then yeah, Batman for sure.
And you know he begged Jack Nicholson to be the Joker, and Jack Nicholson said no, and they fucking gave him like $2 million in 1989, where $2 million was like fucking $1 billion, and he fucking nailed that role.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And dude, that movie was sick. And the part 2 of Batman Begins or whatever, it was good. But I mean, Edward Scissorhands I like more, and then I like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is my number 2. Or Batman. Beetlejuice or Batman are my number 2s.
Are you going to go see the new Batman out in theaters?
No.
It's like 3 hours long.
Yeah, I'm not.
Who has that attention span anymore?
I'm not going to go see a movie for a bit still. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they're just slowly opening up things. Like, they're going to remove the mask mandate after March break. So that's cool. You know, then I mean, it's funny, Red, how all of this shit gets forgotten when Russia's going to war with fucking Ukraine, and that's what's in the news right now, right? And guess what? Gas prices are at an all-new high. Like, it's $1.75 a liter, folks, Canadian, to fucking fill up your car. It's $60 to fill up my fucking Hyundai Elantra, man.
They're going to use any excuse to raise prices.
Wheat, Ukraine are the biggest producers of wheat, so like all of the Middle East, I'm hearing, they get their wheat from Ukraine. So like bread's gonna, everything wheat, you know, is going to go, pastas, breads, whatever it is going to go skyrocketing. You know, I don't know too much about the war, and I don't like, but my take on it is, you know, Putin doesn't want NATO in Ukraine. He doesn't want NATO in his backyard. You know what I mean? And he feels that the Ukrainian government is bought by NATO. And he's going to fucking stop at nothing to get them the fuck out of there because he doesn't want them in his backyard. It's positions of power. It's like this chess game versus NATO versus Russia, you know? So it just sucks that innocent people are dying because of it. And, but
civilians,
you know,
they're right in there fighting their war.
It is, yeah, exactly.
There's a 90-year-old girl or lady, and she went up to one of the Russian soldiers and said, "Here's some sunflower seeds, so that when you die, they're gonna grow nice sunflowers."
Aw.
There's a lot of bravery. She was called like a hero.
Wow. No, but I've seen all kinds of shit, you know, like kids that were in the hospital, like that were born premature. Like there's nurses underground pumping fucking air into their lungs, like hiding while the country's being bombed. But then there's the other side of it. And is this propaganda by the media set up by NATO where they're showing you these horrific images and they're creating these horrific narrative to make you hate Russia? So I don't know what's going on in Ukraine. War is terrible to begin with, like, because the fact is, guys, there's innocent people dying. The fact that it's white on white is creating something as well, Red. It's
Yeah.
not because you don't hear about U.S. bombing Palestine and fucking Israel bombing Palestine and U.S. bombing Syria and fucking all these countries, right? But you hear about this, right? Because NATO has an interest in this. They want a better position on Russia, perhaps. So I don't know too much about it, but I mean, war is no good, and we're suffering. We're just lucky we're suffering from gas prices and fucking wheat prices, right? That's how it's affecting us right now. But I mean, this is crazy, and this should be stopped. And the government and the media and banks.
You're the first person I've heard complaining about wheat prices.
Yeah, well, you're gonna complain about wheat prices when you go buy pasta, and it's gonna cost you $5 now. But there's corruption, like even in our city of Toronto, there's corruption everywhere. Like TTC, for example, they bought streetcars that didn't fit on the streetcar tracks.
How does that?
Now, don't you think the people that were making these decisions asked themselves these questions before they had to start digging up?
That's the main part.
So what they did, they bought these streetcars. They spent like fucking $4 billion on streetcars, like 5 years ago or whatever it was. And they're like, oh no, it doesn't fit on the streetcar. So now they hire a fucking construction company to tear up all of Toronto and put new streetcars on put new tracks on the roads. So that's creating jobs. And guess what? Who's making the money? Because it's the taxpayer that's paying for all this fucking shit, creating Barrison Station and all these fucking shitholes that nobody uses. But now they're tearing up the roads, and guess who's making money on kickbacks? The construction companies and the fucking TTC. And they're all a bunch of fucking crooks. The upper management are in place to figure out how to make as much money and to rob the fucking place dry. And it goes something like this. You have people that started. Yeah, play some music, Brad. Just keep it low though. Yeah. You have people that like in a company that start from when they're a kid. You know what I mean? Let's just talk about any government job. You have people that start from when they're a child, and they work their way up and they become in a position of power. And they start hiring their friends, and they create like this monopoly. And that guy,
it's like unbreakable.
And that guy,
to get to him.
That guy, he learns how to scam. So he hires.
He's got a bunch of mules below him.
He hires. No, it's more. Well, what I'm getting at is he hires contractors to remove snow, to landscape his business, to, he might need lawnmowers. He might need leaf blowers. He might need fucking plows. He might need salt. He might need anything. So he's working with these companies for big contracts. And these guys that come up, they kind of like, hey, can you do my house too? You with me, Rad?
Yeah.
Can you
waiting for the scam?
Can you landscape my house too? Well, you're not. That's stealing right there.
Yeah.
The guy, there's a landscaping company cutting his grass that he uses for the fucking government.
And he's billing it to. They
don't.
Putting it in.
No. They don't bill him. They do it for free.
Yeah, but he's putting it in some other expense.
He gets it done for free. That's his perk for hiring these guys to do all of fucking Toronto.
That's amazing.
Right. So they cut his grass. Right. They cut his grass. And they come and they snowplow his fucking house because he's giving them he has a multi-million-dollar contract with them. But that's small bananas. And all these guys, they figure it out and they get greedy. These guys on that side that came up through the company, they start, ordering 2 snowblowers and keeping one for themselves, and they order 2 company cars and they get kickbacks or they do fucking like a stairwell. Okay? And they say it costs $90,000 to fucking paint the stairs, and they get $30,000 in their pocket, $30,000 in the guy that does the stairs, and then the actual cost is like $20,000 or whatever it is.
And nobody audits it.
Nobody audits it because it's all government fucking. Those companies like TTC, they pay for them. They pay their employees, and then they ask the government for money or whatever it is. I don't know, but this is kind of how scams work, right? And then you have the people that are hired from the government, like from the city. And they come down and they deal with real estate and counselors, and they learn the business and they start making real estate deals and kickbacks on real estate deals, and they're the real criminals.
It sounds like it's evolving, the scam.
And then it comes to like one of the guy marries the guy's daughter marries a guy that's connected with an operating company, an affiliate company that are in charge of fixing something. So they create jobs with all of these people. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So how this thing breaks is you usually have one guy he feels like he has too much power, and people start to rebel against him. A guy tries, so let's just give an example of a guy he's brought into the group, and he starts trying to bang all the fucking chicks that work for the company. Okay?
Yeah.
This is how it happens.
Yeah.
And one of the girls, she screams and she cries wolf, and she gets a lawyer, and her family has money and they're connected, and they get a lawyer and they fucking go after him. So that group get rid of that guy. They say, fuck this guy, let's just get rid of him, make them happy. So he gets fired, and this guy said he feels like he was untouchable.
Yeah.
So that guy exposes them. He says, you open this guy's garage right now, you're gonna find fucking snowblowers, you're gonna find plows. Guess what? They were paying me with government money to renovate their houses.
Everything falls apart.
Here's the proof. And they start an investigation. And they go through all the company credit cards, and everyone starts running, and everyone goes down. And then on the other side, the government side, they start investigating the city side, and they're like, why are they paying fucking $90,000 for a fucking stairs? Or why are they paying for this property at Spadina and fucking Bloor? Why are they paying $30 million for this when it's only worth $5 million? So everyone goes down. And that's how the corruption starts and it finishes. And then guess what? The new group of people, the new upper management group of people come in, and they pretend like they're fucking good people. And they say, okay, we're going to clean up everything, guys. We're going to make it as most efficient as possible. We're going to cut corners. And they start creating fucking crazy amounts of jobs in upper management. Why? To steal money.
But they're originally trying to create more management to stop this from happening, but it just happens again.
You give a guy power, it doesn't matter who it is. Eventually, they're gonna figure out. Their reward is to fucking make money with their friends. So they fire all the old management. They bring in all new managements, all their friends, and their ego wants to change things. You know what I mean? Their ego wants to change things, and they change a few things, but ultimately they're trying to steal the money.
Another kickback in
they're trying to steal money, and they're basically a little like mafia. I mean, guess what? You know who the biggest one is? The Toronto fucking police. Dude.
Yeah.
They're the worst ones.
I've had customers at my job, at an old job that I had, say, "Oh, can you kind of do something for me?" Which they would gain like $5,000 worth of shit.
Yeah.
And I would say no, I don't want to do that. But it's just corruption. Like I don't know. It's not, to me. It's not worth.
No. I mean, well, okay. So what if that guy that was doing real estate deals? What if he made $20 million?
Those are big numbers, though.
Right?
Yeah. If there's a one-time shot, maybe it's worth it. But I don't think petty stuff like snowblowers and stuff. I don't think I would kind of like.
But they think they're badasses, and they think they're fucking John Gotti and the fucking mafia, and they're power tripping, and they all fucking, everyone dies in the end.
Yeah.
Right? It's self-destructive behavior.
Yeah, they don't know how to stop.
They get worse. They transgress into excess.
And then eventually they've got a whole house paid for them somehow.
Yeah, they got their house renovated with government money.
That's crazy.
Okay? With your money.
Yeah.
Okay? They renovated their house, and they have all kinds of fucking shit on our dime. So and they get away. Most of them get away. Most of them don't lose. They get what they want, but they don't sleep right at night because they didn't leave on their terms.
Yeah.
Trust me. It hurts them to know that they got caught and they got thrown out. Even if they got a year or two pay or whatever it is, you know? I don't know. You still watching The Bachelor?
Yeah, The Bachelor, what was the last episode?
Turn this music off. It's cool, but, you know.
All right, The Bachelor. Yeah, they're down to the final. Well, actually, it was the final 4.
Is it the final 4?
Yeah, and they kicked out that mixed look Kira, I think her name is.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That girl was a mess anyway.
Yeah, but now they're down to the final 3, and I've said this. It's cool because me and my girlfriend from the beginning we chose who are going to be in the final 2, and they're still there.
Yeah, and same with my wife and I.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think Rachel's gonna. I still think she's gonna she's gonna beat it. Like she's gonna win.
She is. I agree with you.
100%.
Yeah. The most fun one, and I think the most genuine one is her name Gabby? I don't know her name.
Yeah.
But she looks like has some miles on her, dude. She looks like she's a recovering fucking drug addict, dude. But I mean, that pilot Rachel girl, the one that you like, she's like full-blooded Italian from Florida. But I mean, she grew on me, but she still looks weird, man. And Susie, that was my pick in the beginning, but
She
that
seems like
girl,
the biggest sweetheart.
she is so fucking boring, dude. I'd rather watch fucking paint dry than fucking chill with her. Yeah. Like, it's so on the surface with her. At least Rachel is a little bit like spicier. You know, Susie's
She
like
is. She's kind of in his face though.
I never thought he could be in love with 3 of us.
I like Rachel now. She's growing on me. But I mean, Susie was my pick in the beginning, and I think Gabby's the best one for her right now. But Gabby's gone. But guess what?
I think she's done.
He lays that dick down. He bangs all 3 of them, and this next episode's gonna be cool because he's like saying he's in love with 3 women. He's fucking smashing all
And
3
I
of
banged
them.
2 of you.
I'm so broken.
Yeah, and did he say bang 2? I thought he banged 3.
I think it was 2.
Okay.
He said, but I don't know. That was just
Probably
in a
banged all
preview.
of them, man.
I think. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So I mean,
You got to test the waters, right?
I think Rachel's gonna win, guys. Yeah, you got to test drive. You got to make sure it's
I mean, you have 30 girls. Like, how do you? They're all throwing the same bullshit at you. Like, you've got to see how everything's going on down there. I can't fucking talk today.
No, that's fine. Yeah. What else? Anything new and exciting? What about this? You were telling me about this Twitch sleepers thing. What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a sleeping, and then there's like ASMR.
Yeah, I don't know what AMSR is. Sorry.
ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response.
Uh-huh.
And so like you can, it's basically like it's kind of like a brain massage. So you feel like when these people are talking or licking, the first they make sound effects only really. So they're licking. Their lips are licking their tongue into the microphone, licking the microphone mostly, and making sounds with their fingernails and doing all this stuff, which I don't know if it's supposed to give your body chills or something, or it's a sexual pleasure type of thing.
Well, Red's pulling up this thing with a girl that has fucking nothing on, with big fucking tits,
Divided into 2 poles.
and she's tattooed up. She looks like a fucking prostitute, and she has these contraptions on the mic, and she's licking them, and yeah, it's just I'm assuming like you close your eyes and you listen to
disgusting.
this, and it's like a sexual pleasure thing, but I don't know. It's not for me. It's more for like I guess a blind guy or something. I don't know. But I mean, like, what do you want from me? Show me your tits. You know what I mean? Like, who cares? This is to turn you on, dude. It's not to fucking.
I can message
It's
her.
not to,
See.
to. Are you supposed to meditate to this girl with big tits and nothing on, fucking licking a microphone, Red?
I just asked her to call me daddy.
Or forever seek your peace.
I don't know.
She's like a Texan accent?
How are
Like, how many people are watching this? How many crazy people are watching this?
1,000 people on her
Holy
channel.
fuck, dude.
Either one, hot dog or a hot tub.
Why does she have shit written all over her arms? I thought those were tattoos.
Oh, that's when people donate. Part of the perk is they'll take a marker
Yeah.
and they'll write their name, their username.
Keep it on, like, while we're talking, right?
Oh, God.
Okay, then turn it off. Just shut it off.
Now do which bikini you want.
All right, great.
Yeah. So she probably makes like $500 a day for like 4 hours of doing this shit.
That's amazing.
I know. Well,
Maybe we should start doing this.
I've been thinking there are guys that do it, and it's disturbing. It's good for a laugh if you ever want a 10-second like gross yourself out.
Nah, I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring the podcast there.
No. So what are you doing tonight? Anything? Or what are you doing this weekend?
I'm just gonna chilling with my girlfriend, and we don't have anything planned. She's going out with one of her friends. We might go to like take a look at some cats or something.
Oh, nice. You're gonna buy a cat?
I kind of want to get a cat because I've been watching all these videos.
Yeah.
And people are going on hikes on leashes with their
Oh
cat.
God,
Yeah, some people think it's cool. Some people think it's weird.
that's fucking retarded.
No, it looks like a lot of fun.
Your cat doesn't want to go for a walk on a leash.
I'm telling
It's a
you.
wild animal, dude.
No, but like a lot of people will agree with me that this is a fun idea. Like if I were to
What?
go,
It getting eaten by a fucking coyote?
well, I'm gonna bring bear spray with me.
Okay.
And a club, and a skateboard, to get away, and go skateboarding away.
Oh, jeez, man.
No, but I'll go hiking, and like if other people walk by, they're gonna stop me and be like, "This is the cutest thing ever."
No, I trust me.
I don't know what you
There
think.
are people that hate on people like that. I'm telling you, people that walk their cats.
You?
I've heard of it.
You?
Do I hate on it?
Yeah.
I think it's fucking stupid. Yeah, I do.
I
hate
saw
on
an
it,
old
but you
man
do your
walking
own
with
thing.
his cat. It was the cutest thing.
Like, I get it. You don't have time for a dog. You like cats more. They're less work. You know what I mean? So yeah, get a cat, but you don't need to fucking put on. Are you gonna dress it up and walk it too? Huh? You gonna do that?
I'm gonna put a Superman.
Stikatsu.
I'm gonna put a Superman cape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. What are you gonna name your cat?
Mr. Bigsworth.
Get a Scottish short-haired cat or an English short-haired cat, man, with the blue eyes and the gray fur, man. Those are so cute. But you're gonna have to spend some money. You're gonna have to fork it out.
Some
You know
of them
what I mean?
some of them
and I
go
know
for
how
like
it
a
is
couple
when you
grand.
fork it out. Your fucking bear trap fucking snaps in your fucking pocket and your hand chops off. But if you want a nice cat, you get the short-haired fucking cat. You understand me? Don't get no fucking tomcat. You know that's
No,
gonna.
I want one that's like not a princess that has to go cleaning itself every 2 minutes.
Well, I don't know what type of cat that is, but the cat that looks the coolest is the Scottish or the English short-haired cats with the light eyes and the gray fur. The beautiful fucking cats. I love those cats. I mean, yeah, your place is good for a cat. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah, it is. I got.
it's perfect.
Yeah. Would you get a dog or a cat for your kids?
Yeah, well, I'd have to buy. Okay, so if I lived in Georgetown, I would get a dog. Okay, I would. So we don't go out anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
So who cares? I have 2 kids. The next step is to get a dog if I want, because my in-laws were asking me yesterday if we're gonna have another kid. You know what I mean? And 3 kids is the best. You always have something going on your whole fucking life. You always have something going on your whole life, but like, just what was I saying here? What was I talking about? Oh, animals, right?
Yeah.
Or
Animals.
kids.
Like this one here.
Thank you so much for the biddies.
Doing ASMR.
Yeah, we're back to this again, eh? I just let it play while I'm talking then.
Okay.
Yeah, you have your kitties and shit like that. And no, what am I talking about? I'm talking about my kids getting dogs.
Yeah, and then animals.
Yeah, so if I lived in Georgetown or something like that, yeah, I'd get a dog. We don't go anywhere. I want a dog. I want a Rottweiler. I want a Chow dog. I like those fucking dogs, man. I like to walk too. I like to go for walks. But I mean, dogs don't live long. You see their life before your eyes, and they, before you know it, they're shitting all over the carpet again. They have fucking vet bills or falling down. They become a fucking burden real fucking fast. But when the dog's in their prime, it's no better thing. They're so happy to see you. They love you. They're everything. Cat can kind of look after itself, right? But you can't really trust cats that much, right? But what's a cat gonna do at the end of the day? It's a little
Claw your couch?
You can it's gonna destroy all your furniture, but you can kick it fucking out. You can throw it off your fucking balcony.
I remember I babysat one of my friend's dogs, and it was just a little Shih Tzu or something. And I took it to my my ex girlfriend's place,
Yeah.
and it shit all over her parents' house for 8 hours straight. Now looking back at that, I was like, "Fuck!" But it's kind of now looking back at it, it's also like, that's what she gets.
Oh yeah. The cat was dropping loads, or the dog. The dog was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would get a dog. A cat, not really. I'm just not a cat guy. I had cats though. Like my parents still have a cat or 2 cats. But we had dogs too. I had dogs growing up, and I preferred dogs. There's a lot more personality. They'll take a bullet for you. A fucking guy breaking into your house with a fucking cat. Good luck. Cat's gonna run out the fucking door and take off. It's gonna run into the fucking wild, Red.
I think a cat would defend another animal over its owner, like better.
Yeah, because
Why-
it's more instinctual, right?
Why is this shit still on?
I don't know. Turn it off.
She's going off. I can't take her whispering. So weird. I don't know how people are into
Yeah, it
that.
threw me off big time at the beginning, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, she's got these microphones where it's got ears on it. Like it's It's disgusting.
Yeah. I guess it's like they pan it like each headphone or something. I think this would work really well with somebody that couldn't see. But I mean, even if you can see, it looks pretty good. Like like I said, she's wearing next to nothing. And I mean, but yeah, it's just a weird thing to do. But if you're making $500 a day for 4 hours of work, put a fucking bra on me and we'll try it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get many viewers.
No.
Sorry to say that.
No, I don't think so either. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm not going to apologize. But I am. I was, drinking with my father-in-law yesterday. It was my wife's birthday last night, and I got some I ordered 5 pounds of St. Louis chicken wings. Oh, hot wings, and a fucking stack of fries. And we fucking chowed down. I grabbed some beer, had fucking beer with it, and it was fucking delicious, dude. Like, we killed all 5 pounds. And, like, my mother-in-law doesn't eat, but she was fucking packing them in. Same with my wife and my father-in-law. It was a good time. I had 3 beers, but, I mean, you feel it the next day, dude. Like, I have to get up early in the morning. My kids wake up at, like, 6:30 in the morning. So, I mean, yeah, it's just you miss a step when you've had a couple of beers, but it is what it is. And, again, like, I don't know when the next time we're gonna be here, right? Like, because I might not be able to do that next time, but because a buddy needs a favor, so
Yeah.
fuck. I don't know.
What was that thing? Sorry, going back to Putin and the gas prices and everything's just getting so expensive. And I think there was a new hit single on the street these days.
Yeah, there's a hit single definitely in fucking. Well, it's a global song.
Yeah, I think I got a clip right here.
Hey man,
won't you give me some change? Some change.
hey man.
won't you give me some change?
Yeah, Red and I put this together
Change.
just before the show.
Hey man, won't you give me some change?
That's gonna be us pretty soon.
Some change.
We'll be joining
you. Some change.
Because we don't got a pot to piss in. And hopefully you guys like this podcast today. This was episode 8. And we'd love for you to give us some change. Please change.
man.
Please change.
Need some change.
Please change. And let's wrap it up.
All right, sounds good. Where's the
Outro, I don't know. You're the fucking technician here, man. You know what I mean?
Where did the outro go?
What?
Oh, it's on here.
It's on your board right there, no?
Where's my outro? Oh, it's right here. Anyways.
Episode 8, guys. We'll see you in a bit. And Red, you gotta send me these fucking episodes, man.
I will.
Cause I want to get some clips together to promote the show. You know what I mean?
There we go. That was the worst.
Dine on what is mine. I left my baby boy crying. My daughter saying don't go. A wife saying she done. Hopefully my car runs tonight, or I'll be lying. Put the studio time on credit. The more you give, the more you get. A legacy so people won't forget. Writing songs in my car, sing into my phone. Creative control, my ego tells me I do better alone. Sing, write, play drums and guitar. These musical cats around bums, say goodbye to mom. I've been taken hostage. One day you'll be proud of me. My kids listen to my album at a party. Friends and family close. They're the ones that sit around and hate. Jealousy and competition. Drunken, unsuccessful state. Can't appreciate what it is I do. I can make all your dreams come true. If you let me escape, break free, the last thing you want is to expose me. Social media likes are quiet, I won't buy it. You secretly follow me and pray I don't succeed. If you had my talent and could do what I do, all the Mayan jungles would know. I can't trust you because you are for sale. I can't be bought.
Yeah. Is that it? Are you
I can keep
timing?
going.
But we're at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go.
We'll continue that later. That was just a little thing I wrote down to share with y'all.
You want me to play the outro again to keep going?
No.
All right, later, guys.
See ya.